Hello, 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 hello. Ready to go? It's good? It's good? I think it's good. Oh, wrong hand, wrong hand. Alrighty then. Hello and welcome everybody to tonight's absolutely stunning, fantastic dinosaur action. Diamond 1, Stampede Dinos. My favorite way to play. I'm hoping to get into Mythic tonight. My mom is over for a few nights, so we'll see how long we go. Maybe about an hour or so. Bunch of matches, three or four, something like that. But yeah, was almost late starting. I had to add the clip. Maybe when I beat an opponent, maybe when they use multiple thought seizes at the start.
Your number's still 911? Alrighty then.
Oh, fantastic. Lovely, lovely stuff. I think I got the levels just right enough, but this is the right way to do dinos for me, which we'll get into in a second. As always, the list in the description, the link tree for anybody that is interested in the links, or if you know somebody who would enjoy this stuff. Hopefully everybody's week's been going good as possible. We're going to have an absolutely lovely time right here. And maybe opponents, when I drop my new favorite edition, even though it's not a dino, they will say, alrighty then. Alrighty then. Maybe I should have practiced. It's all about the alrighty then. I used to be able to do it pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Nothing fancy changed. I want to keep it as good as possible. Not necessarily good, but what has been working for me. You know, maybe when I get into Mythic, we'll celebrate a bit. I'll try some wacky combinations if you guys are, well, up for that. Of course, you can't drop out of Mythic once you get into that highest rank, and hopefully getting a numbered Mythic this month. Grind as much as possible. But last night there was some graveyard stuff. The Reanimation deck, which I did beat in 2. They didn't even take a single game from me, but just in case, and if we face Phoenix and stuff, I wanted to see different graveyard hate, so I brought in the Soulless Jailer. Helps against cat food combo, turns it off because the Cauldron Familiar cannot get out of the battlefield. Pithing Needle, Cauldron Familiar can't activate its ability to sacrifice a food to bring it from the graveyard onto the battlefield as well, so a lot of pain for that deck. Deathgorge Scavenger as well. I wanted to do it if I can hit one specific thing, possibly the Arclight Phoenix in Izzet Phoenix, even though I don't exactly need to do so. It would be nice to have that as a bit of an additional way. Sometimes Tranquil Frillback, the technically better Deathgorge Scavenger, it feels a little bit awkward. Tranquil Frillback, you need an extra green to pay its ability when it enters, so you would need at least 4 mana to do what it has to do, and you can't use Castle Garenbrig's mana. That would be completely busted if that was the case. I'd be using Tranquil Frillback all the time, every time, and I would never cut it. But Castle Garenbrig's ability, it's only for creatures, their activated abilities. Tranquil Frillback, that is a triggered, so you can't unfortunately sink the extra mana. That would be pretty darn fantastic. There would be almost no better choice than Tranquil. But we're getting away from things a little bit. If anybody is new by chance and you're wondering more in depth how this deck works, there is the 2-hour live recorded primer in the description. Hopefully the servers are good. Things have felt a little bit wacky tonight. Glitchy slightly. Okay. Yeah, we'll just get into it. Probably from all the Foundation's traffic. I would say so. Oh boy. Or maybe the system has a hard time handling the absolute power that this particular way of playing dinosaurs can drop on opponents. Server can't handle it. My goodness. And if more people pick it up, it's probably going to be banned because it causes server lag. Now, what can you do when a deck is that strong? This hand, not that strong though. I almost want to keep it because we have a sunken, a stomping, 2 sources of green, getting to a third of it now. That's much better, I would say. Now the question becomes, do I send the force to the bottom? I would say so. I'm betting we're going to get a Sylvan Scrying to get the castle. And oh, mono green devotion. Mono green devotion. Big enough to lag the server. Yes, absolutely. I did face mono green devotion once today. They beat me. And oh, look, mono green devotion is now making 6 mana on turn 2 with the painful leyline of the Guild Pact. And I quit. That's not me being mad. That's just how it is. Mono green devotion got their nut draw. I'm surprised more people don't play it. It's still amazing. Yeah. Yeah. If you play the game long enough, you don't even have to play it long enough. You know what's up. Zero chance we were coming back from that. I can explain it a little bit, just in case anybody is not familiar, but Leyline of the Guild Pact entered for free, turn 0, which is lovely. It has 4 green, so it gives them the devotion for Nykthos. Turn 1, they played the Llanowar Elves with the Forest. Okay, good, they have 5 devotion with that. And then they were able to play Nykthos on turn 2, tap it with the Forest and the Elvish Mystic to make 5. 3 of that they used for Kiora. They have 2 left. They untap Nykthos. Now they have Kiora, which ups the devotion to 6. They tapped Nykthos now for the 6. Played Storm the Festival. Turn 2. Just a quick rundown of everything. But, I mean, I could bring in Soulless Jailer, I guess. It doesn't even work. I almost thought it stopped permanents from the library entering, but that is only the graveyard, so it does not stop. See what we can get done. It's not like I was going to start with Damping Sphere, which turns off lands tapping for multiple mana. I would never do that. Could be a little bit better, quite a bit better. Again, it's going to be just a toss-up, that's for sure. We'll keep Ghalta, 1 copy in hand. I could send both to the bottom, but in the off chance that we get something explosive, Ghalta might be the deciding factor, putting everybody onto the battlefield. Commune 100%, we search for that other source of green, lovely stuff. We want to be activating Archdruid's Charm coming up on turn 3, and now with the Forest we can do so. Cavern of Souls, I was not able to make that. Luckily, they've stumbled quite nicely. I kind of like Commercial District. We have nothing to play with the accelerated Castle Garenbrig, and the opponent could simply just... probably could cycle or discard Beseiju, which Sunken Citadel taps for 2 green, so they could have done that right there. I like seeing the Carnage Tyrant, just an additional body for the Ghalta to put down, which we're going to get. Which we will get next turn. I have to hope I draw a Regisaur or a Palani's Hatcher. Now, I could have put the Carnage Tyrant to the bottom, but seeing that it is something big, it's better than nothing, which is a very real possibility that we might just die. Oh gee, I wonder if Cavalier of Thorns is going to grab another Nykthos. I hope they don't. Crossing my fingers that they don't. Okay, not so bad. Oh yeah, Kiora can untap Nykthos now. Never mind, she's dead. I'll let him go through it a little bit, but yeah, there's no coming back from this. That's fun. I mean, there is a small chance that maybe Ghalta would put down perhaps a Vaultborn Tyrant plus Carnage Tyrant. We have to kill this mono green opponent next turn, and there's really no mixture of stuff that would achieve that. Sadly. Yeah. We'll see what we get though, but they just spam probably 2 Storm the Festivals next turn and also flip Ovenwald the Oddity. I'm just curious what we get. What is our draw for the turn? Even though we can't win. It's in curiosity's sake. Well, there is the Vaultborn Tyrant. And that is death. I don't know. I'm surprised we don't see it much more. I did just pop into Diamond 1, so you have 1 free chance. If you lose right when you pop in, you don't drop down to Diamond 2, so that's why I still stayed in Diamond 1 there. Fortunately. My goodness. It's not like there's nothing I could do. Alpine Moon in the sideboard. I probably would if I faced Mono Green Devotion more. I at least believe it's kind of a bit of a fluke that I'm just facing them twice in a day, or I haven't faced them much at all. Not much in the past. Hopefully I'm going to get revenge on that Azorius tonight. That would be good. Some Azorius control opponent. All their dastardly sweepers. Eventually. Maybe everybody's sleeping by now. It is pretty late, so I have to assume that does affect the queue times with Explorer. Being a lower populated format, and then the time of night that it is. Maybe it's going to be some Mythic opponent. Okay. Watch it be back-to-back Mono Green Devotion. I don't think that's going to be the case with this Dina Soul Steeper Avatar in that hand. Well, it doesn't really get much more perfect than that. Okay. Had to adjust my mouse cord. It was getting caught on. Well, tangled up. Oh, Greasefang. I do think this could be a Greasefang. We'll use Sylvan Scrying. We'll search for the other Sunken. Play it next turn as I land for the turn. And we'll also dig for somebody. Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, or Vaultborn with that Commune. Oh, okay. Well, they got Parhelion. Maybe it's going to be turn 3 Greasefang. Oh, okay. Phew. That was close. I almost thought it was. We're all right. Not dead yet. Nothing bad happening. We don't need Sylvan Scrying at this point. We already got the Sunken. We're going to be making 7, which is lovely. And the other Commune too. Commercial Districts, well, that's what it's going to be. And the second one, somebody good. Oh. I like Ghalta. I like it a lot. They could have a Thoughtseize and whatnot. They could also just have Greasefang right here, which would be quite unfortunate. Do I like Commercial District? Technically, I do. We'll get rid of a 1 Carnage Tyrant. Maintain the Commercial District to make sure we get to 8 eventually. Even though I'm going to play Castle Garenbrig next turn. Oh, well, never mind. I won't. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, folks. And a T-Rex. I like it. As long as they don't play Greasefang here, we might be able to get him. That appears to be the case. Good. 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 As long as they don't have removal for Palani's Hatcher. Oh, really? Beseju? Are you serious? Beseju? Come on. Well, fine. We'll go Sire of Seven Deaths then. That's what you get. I hope. Probably going to be playing Vaultborn Tyrant, honestly. Again, I am getting to 7. I was almost Almost getting there. Huh. I'm playing Vaultborn, gain some life. Liliana the Veil likely is going to -6, but we'll see what happens. You never know. We could turn it around. They were about to die, but that's too bad. I don't have any instant or sorceries, any non-creatures, so there you go. We'll see what they separate. It's kind of interesting. Usually the lands are split up pretty evenly. Select a pile to sacrifice. I say we sacrifice the Vaultborn pile so I get another Vaultborn. Gain more life, 6/6, possibly draw into something that's going to get me that Archdruid is going to get me that Castle Garenbrig. Love it. There you go. Oh, and the Cavern of Souls. Well, well, well. Now all of a sudden things are getting not good. I hope, as long as they don't play Greasefang. We might be forced to, I don't know, use Archdruids to exile Parhelion too, if it gets to that. This doesn't look so bad. Maybe they have some way they can deal 2 to Vaultborn. I don't know. Another Essica's. Okay. We'll get that castle. If we draw land for the turn, they will die. Fantastically die. Oh boy. It's not land for the turn. Do I like Sire of Seven Deaths? I kind of like Sire of Seven Deaths, but we're not dead yet. We just wait. I think there's a decent chance that I can simply search for a land and get to 8. Hoping they didn't just draw Thoughtseize, but you never know. I'll just keep blocking that Essica's Chariot. And I will kill them next turn if they're not careful. Okay, that's problematic. I'll wait and see what they do. I imagine... Okay. You do what you gotta do. I'll just play Sire of Seven Deaths. That's also going to be quite lovely. And then I just wait. Oof is right. I was thinking of using the charm, but there's a better chance that it would... Yeah, okay. We still got the job done. But the reason I did it is if I use the charm to get the land, they would just get rid of Ghalta anyways. So I figured I wouldn't use the charm. They would get rid of that, and there's a decent chance that I would draw land for the turn. Or would play Sire of Seven Deaths to draw land and stuff like that. But, boom. Lifelink wins. Sire of Seven Deaths. The second Sire landed. This is a good point to highlight it, just to consider it. Technically, I went up by 10. I gained the 3 life from Vaultborn, but since Sire has lifelink and first strike, they would have to deal, let's say, an additional 7 from what my life total is just to kill me, because Sire hits first with first strike, lifelink, so 15 in a sense becomes 22. They would have to at least deal that, or 23, which was not going to happen. And Sire of Seven Deaths certainly feels quite good when facing off against Greasefang with the reach, and the menace, and the trample, and the ward. It's all good. It's all good. It feels quite comfortable to start with Sire of Seven Deaths. I mentioned it last night, but it kind of taken the place for me of Hornet Queen. This thing can deal with flyers. Hornet Queen can deal with flyers. They both kind of change the pace of the game. Hornet Queen, a swarm of flying death touchers. This just they don't want to touch it. That's for sure, because it's not going to be a good time. But a Greasefang. Permanent cards and graveyards can't enter the battlefield. We hose Greasefang's plan. Do I like Soulless Jailer? Well, kind of. It's very easy to kill. It's an artifact, and it's a creature with a mana value of 2. So, could be problematic. Hello, hello. Yeah. Okay, let me think. 10 seconds. Okay. I was having such a good time explaining things. But, we won. Game one. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done that. I like that hand, though. A Sunken... and a Sylvan. Well, now I'm on track to make 7 on turn 4. Hopefully that's fast enough. Hopefully they don't get Parhelion 2 into the graveyard here. Oh, they do. Could be a turn 3 Greasefang. If that's the case, it doesn't really matter what we were doing. Of course, the graveyard hate or the stop stuff from entering hate would have been good, which I could have played the Soulless Jailer right then. And, oh, no, Ashiok. That's okay. We use Sylvan Scrying. Pardon me. Ashiok, the Dream Render, stops spells and abilities from searching our library, so now it might be too little too late, especially with that Castle Garenbrig. But if we can hold off on the Greasefang, we might be okay. They still might die. We're on track. We're on track for 8. That is great. Oh boy, folks, is this going to be it? They might use Beseju to take out Castle Garenbrig, which is good, because I got another one in my hand. Okay. I like it. If they don't play Greasefang next turn, they may just die. Okay. Okay, milling to get the Greasefang. Don't play the Greasy Rat. Dead. Done. As long as they don't have a... Oh!
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrifice? Your number's still 911? Oh, righty then.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me!
I kind of combined them wrong. I forgot how long the new Ace Ventura clip was, but you get the idea. Call 911, call an ambulance. Okay, let's go. It's good stuff. If we can land that big thing, if we land Sire of Seven Deaths, that alone, I don't imagine I have to care too much about the Greasefang plan. Parhelion 2 makes 2 4/4 angels, which is, problematic. But we would block Parhelion, send it to the graveyard, maybe exile the graveyard or something afterwards. Still, the angels would deal 8, but I would be gaining 7. It would be slowly chipping away, certainly at the very least buy me a bit of time. But if it's anything less than Parhelion 2, they don't attack into Sire of Seven Deaths. If they don't have removal for it, they don't attack into it. It doesn't happen. With each cycle of Sire, I gain 14 life. If by chance the opponent attacks and then I get to block, and then the following turn, if I attack, whether I hit the opponent or one of their creatures, doesn't matter. It's pretty sweet. Now, is that hand? So, there's no Sunken or Castle if one of these 2 Stomping Grounds was a Sunken or Castle. Definitely, that could be it. I mean, Greasefang decks do have many ways to get cards in the graveyard, but 100% depending on the situation, that might be better. Make them have it. The classic line of make them have it, discard Parhelion 2. If they don't, well, whew. But that hand, 100% better than 2 Stomping Grounds. If we get a castle, we make 6. Okay. Sire of Seven Deaths could be a little bit rough there. Okay, well, another Stomping Ground. We're on track. We could see a castle, a commune to dig for castle, Sylvan, or an Archdruid's next turn. 5-color caves. with Forgotten Monument there. Other caves they control have tap, pay a life, add a man of any color. Cave, aggro, lands, something like that. It could get out of control. Oh, it could get out of control if we get a castle. We don't get a castle, sadly. Wow, Castle Garenbrig is still nowhere to be seen. Interesting stuff. Or a Sylvan Scrying, or an Archdruid's Charm. I'm a quarter of the way through the deck and I have not seen that stuff. But seeing all the enchantments that this 5-color caves deck is bringing in, I'm bringing back to nature. Yep, yeah, we need back to nature. Maybe I can stabilize if I get a castle next turn. Ooh, that's not a Castle Garenbrig. 3, 6, 9, 12. Could be rough. Technically, if we survive, I have one out. I think. If I search for a castle, put it on the battlefield, I would be making 8. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Ooh, I don't like it. The playland, everybody gets bigger with... Yeah, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. But do I want... I still like Sire of Seven Deaths. Back to nature probably is pretty key though, you have to admit. Destroying all the enchantments, taking out Splunking, lands the opponent's control. They enter untapped, which is... Well, that's pretty darn sweet. Felidar Retreat, whenever land enters, they put a counter on each creature they control, and those creatures gain vigilance. Very, very scary. And Bat Colony too, whenever a cave enters, put a counter on creatures. When it enters, they create a bat creature token with flying for each mana from a cave spent to cast it. I'm a little bit scared. A little bit. You know what? I'm going to keep everything as is. I think it would work out. Could have worked out if we saw that Castle Garenbrig, that's all. Or just getting the Sire of Seven Deaths. Boom. Block, gain 7, attack, gain 7. Lovely. Well, that hand would be pretty lovely. Possibly if I had 2. If maybe one of these communes was a Castle Garenbrig, I might give it a go. Castle entering untapped off of that commercial district. Oh, well. It's a little bit more tempting, not quite. Okay, well, that's going to have to be it. We've got to keep something at some point. Definitely keep both those Archdruid's Charms. That is going to be likely key if we can get it done here. Oh, Commune, if we see a Sunken, it's all over. Not quite. We'll go with Commercial District, see what's on top. If it's a land, do I like Palani's Hatcher? I kind of like Palani's Hatcher. I have my 3rd land with Castle. I know I'm going to be going with Archdruid's Charm anyways. Should be good. I might appreciate the Palani's Hatcher with the haste. If we get to Ghalta, I might want to kill the opponent fast before their creatures can grow out of control with the Felidar Retreat that they had there. Okay. I mean, with the other Archdruids, technically we're looking at 8 mana eventually. I would just grab another Sunken Citadel. I do hope that I can play Vaultborn Tyrant next. Well, that's okay. It's alright. Now, I don't have Ghalta. Of course, if I had Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant, I'd search for and put another Sunken out. I just need to get to 7 next turn. Should I search for another Commercial District, put it into play, surveil 1, see what's on top? I might do that. Nah, we're going Sunken. We're going Sunken. Okay, well, we'll go with Commercial Districts. Oh, I don't need a land. Lovely stuff. We simply play Vaultborn Tyrant. Hope it's not too little too late. At least we're gaining a bunch of life. Maybe they have some sort of removal for Vaultborn. It wouldn't be the end of the world. 14 concurrent viewers. Wow. That is pretty fantastic. Also fantastic how the opponent is kind of flooded with 3 Splunkings on the battlefield. Ooh, okay, I'll take it. Definitely Palani's Hatcher. I like this. It's a lot of
Ruthless aggression.
yeah. We might as well use the Sylvan Scrying. We have 2 mana left and nothing to spend it on. Other than that, especially if they have, you know, a touch of land destruction. Now, hopefully they don't pop off too bad next turn. I feel some sort of shenanigans is coming up. Scape shift. Sacrifice a bunch of lands. Have those lands enter. All the lands enter untapped. Genesis Ultimatum could be bad. Or it might not be. It's not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, well, that's pretty good. I'll take it. Ghalta coming up. Let's do it. Well, it's not a Ghalta. Now, the question becomes, do I want Vaultborn to take out Omnath 7? Yeah, that seems right. Archdruids, Omnath, do it. That should be it. Gotta be. Close. The Lotus Cobras are still sticking around. Hopefully they don't have another Genesis Ultimatum, though. Or a Splunking. It could be bad. You never know. Cosmium Confluence. That might be problematic because they're searching for 3 caves, putting them onto the battlefield untapped. Yeah, Lotus Cobra in 2024. Kyle, 100%. You don't see that very often. That's crazy. It's been a long time since Lotus Cobra has shown up. I could have. I'm not used to that scenario, but 100% solar updraft, you are right. I was able to make 10. 1 castle and 2 sunken got me 6. The other castle is 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 2 red sources, 1 red for the Palani, 1 for the Regisaur. Hopefully, it's not a big oopsie, but 100% I was able to make 10. That would have got the job done. This doesn't look bad. This is not a win for them. They're tapped out. I think they can spend 2 more mana. That has to be it. Gotta be. I would have had... it's crazy. I would have had the 2 red pips. The 2 Sunkens give me 4 mana total, and at least 4 of that mana total is the 2 green for the castle. 3 lands in total gets me 6 green right there, which is lovely. I would use the 1 red from the commercial district for 1, and the other red for another one. And yeah, it could have worked. It's nuts. 3 lands, and I don't need any extra stuff out. I don't need an enchantment, a creature for devotion, or anything like that. Yeah. Whew. Okay. Keep the same. Maybe. You know what? I'm doing that back to nature. All 3 copies, trim 3, Sire of Seven Deaths. Yeah, it is pretty neat. Every now and then I'm able to make 10 playing a Regisaur and a Palani's Hatcher, and that really does surprise opponents. Oh, you got great news, JDX. Good stuff. Good stuff. This hand is kind of good stuff, but that's in a way better. Commune to dig for a sunken, but I still think it could be better. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we do have to keep at some point. We'll send a Commune and T-Rex to the bottom. I got a good feeling. Good stuff. Good stuff. Congratulations on reaching that milestone. Hopefully it's a Castle Garenbrig. Ooh, not a Castle Garenbrig. At least it is a forest, though. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Okay. This is very reasonable. Grab a castle. With the other Sylvan, we'll grab a Sunken, put it onto the battlefield. We have a Back to Nature to destroy enchantments if we need to do that. Next turn I'm able to make 6. I could play Carnage Tyrant, but we are on track for 7 with that Stomping Ground. Omnath is a little bit perhaps problematic. Yeah. I get Carnage Tyrant down. I could have used Commune to maybe search for a Sunken and then put it onto the battlefield, but I might not have gotten it. And if I was able to make 8 coming up here on turn 5, possibly the best thing I could have done is just Ghalta and Carnage Tyrant, which definitely didn't feel too good. Didn't feel that impactful. Sire of Seven Deaths now. Talk about impactful. My oh my. Okay. Yeah, I say we do it. Boom. I attack with Carnage Tyrant. They would have to double block to take it out. I don't think they want to do that. Or they do. I'm happy to kill Omnath. I don't know about you guys, but maybe they have another copy. I hope they don't. Oh, I jinxed myself, didn't I? I did. Yeah, made them have it. They played it. They used some mana for the turn. I don't feel too bad. They gotta be scared of that Sire of Seven Deaths, though. Okay. Commune for Vaultborn. I can't play it, unfortunately. I'm going with Commercial District. We reach 8 next turn. We see what's on top. I like T-Rex. Simply attack with Sire of Seven Deaths. See what they do. I don't think they want to block with everything. First strike. This is why it's so good. Look at that. Look at that. There you go. I know. Oops. Solar Updraft. You said oops. They said oops.
It's a trap!
I told you it was good. Possibly could have taken out that Felidar Retreat before they made the cat, but see if we can gain a bit more value here. Discover 4. We'll see if they get they got an enchantment. So look, I'm gaining a bit more value with the Back to Nature when I take both out. Reading the card explains the card. Commander Crane. What other creature for 7 would have done that? Oh, I'm glad it is performing. So they're making a cat. Take it out now? Nah, we'll take it out now. That's okay. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I knew it would be good. I knew it would be good, and I knew... I'm flabbergasted, stunned. This probably has to be the thing. Oh look, they didn't have removal for Sire of Seven Deaths, and I won because of it. Simply, it had to exist, and it led to this. Oh, maybe they can kill me. I don't know. We'll see. They could have some funny business up their sleeve. Genesis Ultimatum for 7. There's a chance. Oh, they're discovering 4. That's okay by me. Not so much with Calamitous Cave-In. They can't even play it. They're dead. How about that?
You have no power here.
7 Dreadmaws in a trench coat. Well, honestly, I am trying to think of how can I work in Sire of Seven Deaths with dinosaurs? What would I call it? Because I got this feeling with Vaultborn Tyrant. This is a Vaultborn Tyrant feeling with Sire. I knew immediately, boom, Vaultborn was going to be good. Sire is just like a hair underneath the Vaultborn feeling, but basically just as close. Hopefully. I do appreciate that, JDX. For anybody that doesn't know, Magnus Carlsen, the best chess player that's ever been so far. Somebody eventually will probably be better than him, but yeah, Magnus Carlsen. Very good, very good. But yeah, I think Sire of Seven Dinos, 7 Dread Maws in a trench coat though. That might be my top pick. Yeah. Cross your fingers, cross your claws. I don't want to jinx it, but one more win. It would be nice to do it live. Would be nice if it was against Azorius Control to get in there. And then I can change the title of the stream to Mythic Stampede Dinos. Or I'll change the title to Mythic. Or Alrighty Then, Mythic. Or comma Mythic, something like that. I appreciate that. I know many of us love dinosaurs, and I'm happy to be one of a passionate few that hold the torch. We'll start off, we'll start off with the forest. I won't go with Commune. I could draw a Sunken next turn, which might change what Commune. Okay, well, I should have used Commune. Duress. That's too bad. Unfortunate. I thought maybe they wouldn't go Thoughtseize or Duress turn 1, but that is pretty good chance. Ooh, we have a Transmogrify sort of variation. Lovely with that Commune. Now that really could change things greatly. Not so much with this. Stomping Ground, perhaps. Perhaps. Nah, we're going with Carnage Tyrant. At the moment, I will get my source of red eventually for Palani's Hatcher with the Cavern of Souls, so no. I do like Hikaru, yeah. I don't know. Personality-wise, hard to say. I do like to attack ASAP. I imagine my strategies, if I played chess quite a bit, would be aggressive. Transmogrify stuff, not so fun. Atraxa, that's a good card. It's pretty good. We're not dead yet. It's going a little bit downhill though. We were actually talking about Transmogrify in the Discord, which if... oh, well. If anybody likes... Thoughtseize rips Ghalta, sadly. I wish it wasn't about to do it. They dodged a big bullet. They did. That's too bad. They'd have 2 Thoughtseizes. That'd just be rude. Okay, that's some good stuff. Some good stuff. We see if there's a Ghalta on the top with Commercial District, hopefully. Well, there's not a Ghalta on the top. Simply play Carnage Tyrant and maybe we don't die. We could take the 7 from Atraxa, go down to 2. Block the Reckoner Bank Buster, perhaps. Oh. Or they have a Stomp from Bone Crusher Giant. Or Shieldred. It's not unheard of, but I think the only hit for them would be Atraxa. Because this is a Transmogrify deck, they have to maximize that. That's their entire plan. That does not do it. But yeah, Sire of Seven Deaths is a counter to Atraxa. Sire has first strike and reach and 7 power. Atraxa has 7 toughness. Pretty simple right there. But again, Soulless Jailer does not stop permanents from libraries entering the battlefield. I made that mistake before when I was trying it out. I brought it in against, I don't know, some sort of deck like this. we'll maintain what we have there and see what happens. No. Yeah, I think I might try some cheese openings. I like cheese openings. Well, if attacking is way harder, I definitely want to do it. Try the harder thing. Hopefully it's not... Oh, no. Really? Does it always have to be that?
Dang! Oh! Your number's still 911? Alrighty then.
Hopefully Archdruid stays. Oh, are you serious? Oh. Yeah. What a joy. A joy and a pleasure. Of course, we did get Sylvan. Oh, that's possibly the saving grace with the Castle Garenbrig. Getting that down. We're getting there. Oh, they skimped on the land part. Commune to get a sunken. Commune to get a sunken. Oh, Commune to get a sunken. Folks, we're making 7. 7 turn 5. 7 turn 5. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Whew. Can you tell I'm excited? The opponent is stumbling in the land department. They missed the land drops. Oh boy, here we go. 7 turn 5. Vaultborn Tyrant. Bing bang boom. What a recovery. Oh, and we're making 8 next turn. Dropping Ghalta. Whew. Just like that. They die.
Oh, don't take your eyes off the road, buddy boy.
We good. We coolin'.
We coolin'.
Okay. Okay. That's what I love about it. It's addictive. Huh. Okay. Let me think. Diamond Master Arfie, hopefully. There's nothing much different I need to do. I mean, Pithing Needle. This is an activated ability of Case of the Stashed Skeleton, any enchantment case. I think at the end, maybe not all of them are activated abilities, but solved. Pay 1 in the black, sacrifice it with the semicolon. So I think Pithing Needle would turn it off. And Reckoner Bankbuster, but I'm going to keep Sire of Seven Deaths. Oh boy, cross your fingers, cross your claws. Exciting times. Oh man. Intense. Chat disconnect. Why did chat What's going on? What's going on? Can anybody hear me? Chat good? Chat good? Okay. Strange. Right. Okay, that's definitely the keeper. Let me think. I'll send a Commune to the bottom. I think they would get rid of 1 Archdruid's Charm first. I think there's a good chance we get to... Oh. Good. I'm going to keep it like that, though. I don't have Sylvan Scrying for turn 2, so I can wait to see what I draw and possibly grab something different with Commune here. The chat, unfortunately, I can't see with you guys. Oh, there's the sunken. Good. Yes, this is what we want, folks. We're getting there. If we can drop Sire of Seven Deaths, we might be in a good position. We just might. Oh boy. Thoughtseize might be too little too late. I have 2 Archdruids. You better I hope they don't have 2 Thoughtseizes or a Thoughtseize. Oh yeah, look. They got rid of Sire of Seven Deaths before Tyrranax Rex. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay. Well, everything's hopefully good. Sire of Seven Deaths would have been nice against Atraxa because it looks like they're about to transmogrify that pesky little skeleton. That's okay. Would be nice to take it out. I'm playing Tyrranax Rex next turn, so I think I actually prefer the commercial district. Kind of like Regisaur Alpha too. T-Rex hit him for 8. If they want to take it out, Atraxa would have to block, which might be preferable. But I get Regisaur Alpha on top. I like that. Now, do I want T-Rex? Maybe. Could also just search for Ghalta. I don't see a Thoughtseize. I don't see too many bad things. You know what? I'm just going to play T-Rex, see what happens. Atraxa probably blocking. Maybe. Maybe not. Okay, that feels good. Hopefully they can't take it out somehow. Some way. Archdruid's Charm could take out Atraxa too. Keep that in mind. Looks like they might get rid of Archdruid's. Okay. Well. Not dead yet. Ah, go blank. Go blank. That's no fun. Well, I'll just play another one. Atraxa. Maybe he wants to block now? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Obnixilis gets the job done. We lose 2 life, we lose 4 life when Atraxa is sacrificed to Obnixilis. So close. So close. That's too bad. I think Obnixilis starts with 7 loyalty. Yeah. Close but no cigar. Nuts.
Dang!
Okay. Well, I'll keep the game plan the same. Again, that Sire of Seven Deaths would have been perfection. Perfection for them. I'm going to actually try and pop the chat over. We'll bring it back around. We'll get there. We'll get there. Again, I had to reset the chat, so I have to move it over to my second monitor, which I've done. Okay. One more match, one more. Not even to an hour yet. Okay. Leyline of Sanctity. That's what you're going to say, JDX. I can see you typing. Yeah, maybe. Of course, Leyline of Sanctity would have helped immensely in that matchup. All their painful hand hate. Ale stew. Ooh, that's terrible. That's way better. Yeah. Send Regisaur to the bottom. Again, I might like the haste, but I also love T-Rex because we're on track to at least make 7 on turn 4. And I wouldn't even be able to play Regisaur Alpha, so that's what we're doing. If I get an Archdruid's Charm, I'll be maybe making 8. Possibly. Hopefully they don't counter this. I think it's enchantments. Good. That's a positive. I'll stream with 4 Leyline of Sanctity's main. 100%. JDX, I have done that before. When Mono Black Waste Not was super popular, that's what I did. I mean, it's a little bit too late. You should have played the Thoughtseize already. I'm making 7, and there's nothing they can do about it. Not a single thing. Of course, they could have a little bit of land destruction. It's even better with Vaultborn Tyrant there. I hope they don't have Beseju, but yeah. I'm feeling good about this. A main phase growth spiral is perfectly fine by me. Yeah. Do I like Vaultborn? I like Vaultborn. Hopefully drawing into the land that makes 8 mana next turn. Well, not quite. But gaining some life, having a big creature, we're going to get there. Commune with Dinosaurs likely could have just grabbed it, but I like playing Vaultborn. Just playing it. I'm not super worried about what the opponent's doing. At the very least, it is something slower than the previous one. Of course, Commune, we're digging for that lands. Now we're playing it. Now we're playing a T-Rex and we're seeing what they do. Next turn, I make 8. If the opponent is still sticking... Oh, and the Sire of Seven Deaths. Whew. They see what's about to happen. Hopefully it's not a Sultai ultimatum. Ooh, I think it costs 7. Good, good, good. Maybe they have a sweeper. That's also fine. Okay. You destroy Vaultborn, give me another copy. The Sire of Seven Deaths. Ooh. I like that too. Surprised they haven't quit yet. Huh. Okay. Yeah, the Sire of Seven Deaths. Something will come up. Something will just speak to me. Maybe I could do a poll. Well, what name everybody loves that is inspired by Sire of Seven Deaths? Sire of Stampede Dinos. 7 Death Dino. 7 Death Stampede. Stampeding Death. Death Stampede. I don't know. Okay. 7 Death Stampede. Okay. 7. Oftentimes I have around 7 dinosaurs out, but do I want back to nature? I think we keep it the same. Yorion, most Yorion decks go off its ability. When Yorion enters, you temporarily bounce things and you return them. And the things you bounce had good enter the battlefield effects. This hand, though, can't get much better. They do have Thoughtseize, so you know what you do. You turn Commune into a land. Technically, possibly. I'm grabbing Vaultborn, though, just because I'm going to get to 3. I'm going to be a little bit hopeful. This is good. This is very good. I might be appreciating the fact that I grabbed Vaultborn. If I only had the Stomping, the Sunken, and the Cavern, I would have grabbed a green source, but I had the other Stomping in my hand. I knew it was going to get to 3 green, turn 3, hoping Thoughtseize or something. Oh, okay. Something nasty is going to happen. Not necessarily next turn, but at the very least we're on track to make 7 turn 4 again. Playing that Vaultborn. Hopefully they don't have any land destruction. Yeah. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe they have a counter spell or something like that. If they do, it doesn't matter because I will gain some life. We'll draw into Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. They didn't know I had a cavern, so maybe they left mana up for the counter spell. Ooh, okay. This could be problematic. Ghalta. Ooh. It would be nice if Vaultborn stuck around, playing the other one, stacking those triggers, getting a bunch more life and drawing a bunch more cards and kill it. I don't care. I hope it's not exile-based removal though. Oh. That's fun. I think I still get the copy. Pretty soon. Oh, I do. Okay. Good. That's what we want. Oh, and I got Ghalta. Well. You know what, folks? I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a touch greedy and absolutely ruthless. We grab another Castle Garenbrig just in case they have a little bit of hand hate, and now the clock is ticking. Well, they play Sultai Ultimatum and win. That's no fun. Oh, they're going to take out Cavern because they do have counter spells. Well, they have Bissa. Okay, well, that was not fun. Still, come on, we're going to search for forest. Play the lovely Sire of Seven Deaths. See what happens. Okay. Hopefully they don't have another Casualties of War. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, they do, don't they? Ah. Okay, they don't. Now they're dead. Maybe they have thoughts. That's fine. Don't spend that last black mana. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, boy. Okay. Got him. Got him, folks. The animation for Extinction Event. Absolutely. Oh, okay. Well, I'll put it on top. I guess you better have another one. Hopefully they don't. They know what's about to happen. They bought themselves one turn. I think we should be alright. I hope they don't. Hopefully they don't have another. Cross your fingers. They'll probably just concede if they don't get it here. No? No? Tishana's Tidebinder? I guess not. You don't have enough removal to stop that, buddy boy. That's gotta be it. And we send the dinosaur egg in again to send a message to the opponent. Huh? Yeah, that tends to do the trick. Okay. Phew. Here we go. I guess I could push it to one more, maybe? Yeah, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. Redemption. That would be sweet. I was going to be playing anyways after this. Might as well be live. Alright. Azorius Control. Revenge. Ituaha. Huh. I feel it might be enchantments with the Tameo avatar. That hand could... No, that hand's not going to work. I like seeing the Sunken in the castle, but I think it's a little bit too risky. That one's better. We'll send a Sire of Seven Deaths to the bottom. Oh, 2 Sylvan Scryings. Now it's gotten way, way better. Huh. Hopefully they don't counter Sylvan Scrying. What could it be? Sultai colors? Huh. Huh. A little bit worrisome. Oh, I see. It's a type of reanimation, returning a creature from graveyard, battlefield. Okay. Okay, this is not good. Not the greatest time right now, but Sylvan will try to search for a Sunken, hopefully getting Ghalta. Huh. Huh. Turn a creature, graveyard, battle. Some sort of combo-ish variation. Okay, yeah, that's might be problematic. Hopefully not. That's not too bad. Cross the fingers, though. Hopefully they don't have too many counters. We got Ghalta. We might get him next turn. We might make 8. We're not dead. But it is a decent amount of damage with that Abhorrent Oculus. And they are in blue, so we do have to contend with possible counter spells. I guess not, since they flipped that thing. Huh. Okay. Hopefully I draw somebody nice and big. They can't counter Ghalta for 1, though. I like the sounds of this. Especially with Carnage Tyrant. I only get to attack with T-Rex, but hopefully the life gain should be big enough to stabilize, especially with the Sire of Seven Deaths. Reach and first strike and whatnot. Gaining a total of 12, so that definitely stabilizes. Oh, you want to cheat stuff out? Nah. Watch this. Hold my lunch. Or whatever a dinosaur would say instead of hold my beer. Again, they could do some wacky thing, but it feels pretty good. Okay. But still, they got all kinds of returning, cheat 'em out, bad, funny business. Permanent cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. That definitely feels like a pretty good thing, since this deck kind of seems like they might return stuff from the graveyard to the battlefield. I say we keep it as is. I think there's a reasonable chance we could just pop off again. The opponent is focused on their plan. I'm focused on mine. That hand, lovely. If we can get the Sunken off of the Sylvan, I'll be very happy, especially with the Archdruids. We're looking at 7 if we're not interrupted. But we're interrupted. That's okay. It's either going to be Sylvan or Archdruids, but we got Commercial District, get a 3rd land, maybe go with the Archdruids that they leave behind. You never know. Okay. Oh, good, good. Don't need another Ghalta. I want to increase the chances of maybe drawing a Sunken naturally next turn. Hopefully they don't have more. Oh, okay. Interesting. Thunder Trap Trainer. Look at the top 4 cards. You may reveal a non-creature, non-land card. Interesting. Well, we have a bunch of lands. We're going to be making 7. Oh, we're not going to. Well, double Thoughtseize. That's a bummer. Hopefully, yeah. Naturally draw Sunken coming up. Let's do it. That's not Sunken. JDX, you said Leyline of Sanctity too loudly, and it jinxed me. Leyline of Sanctity, for anybody that doesn't know, you have hexproof, so they would not be doing what they're doing at the moment. What they would have done. I might have one. But we still haven't lost yet. Okay, but this is good. This is good. Maybe they have a counter spell. Play Carnage Tyrant. They can't counter. They can't kill it, I hope. That might be positive. Getting somewhere. I did it. I'm in Mythic for more than half the month. I did it. And I did it live. Wow. I was almost going to pack it in. But, yeah, okay. If you haven't hit the like or taken a big bite out of the like button on this stream right now, definitely do so. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you had a good night, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever it is. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, hopefully everybody gets some good rest. And or you got good rest because you're sleeping already, and and you're watching it back. All right, I'll see everybody later, possibly tomorrow, and have a good one, a real good one. Yeah.
You won! You did it!
I am inevitable.